What the hell is he doing?
Never be man enough for Taylor.
Bastard!
Stop it!
Signs, and you're gonna pay for it. Big mistake, little brother. Big mistake.
Arrogant egomaniac son of a... Dad, when are you going to see Ridge the way that I do?
Mr. Forster? Hey, is there something I can get you, Mr. Forster?
Yeah, give me a scotch neat, but make it a double. Tell the bartender to keep the bottle handy. There's a lot I really don't want to think about tonight. What's going on? It's like a costume party.
Yeah, Halloween. You didn't forget, did you?
Hey, when it's all about the clothes the way it is in my family, it's always Halloween. It's a masquerade. People pretending that they care like they're part of the family, but it's all lies. Nobody really gives a damn.
Is he crazy? It's the public place.
It can't be what it looked like.
I'll be right back.
Wait, Rich, don't.
Look, my mother's still fighting cancer here. He's out there sucking face with Jackie Maroney.
They weren't really sucking face, they just kissed. And sometimes that is Jackie's way.
Yeah, and sometimes cheating on my mother is my father's way.
Oh, Rich, come on, that's not fair. Your father's been there for your mother through her whole treatment. He's been supporting her, he's helping her. He backed up Daisy's 100%. And Jackie's favorite saying is, I never thought I'd be best friends with Stephanie Forrester. So no, I don't think there's any kind of manipulation or conspiracy or whatever going on against Stephanie. There's gotta be some other explanation.
Well, I'm not good at telling myself I didn't see what I just saw.
Jackie is effusive, and they do have had a history.
And that's exactly what I'm worried about.
But if they had anything to hide, don't you think they'd be hiding it?
I've misbehaved, haven't I? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We'll be all right.
No, I have, and I have upset you, and I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. Don't mind me.
What is it then?
I guess I'm just a little ashamed to admit how good it felt to be kissed like that.
I loved Halloween as a kid. Didn't you?
Not really.
Honestly? What kid doesn't love Halloween?
Look, I don't want to sound ungrateful. I mean, I live a life that most people would dream of. My family likes to sit around and reminisce about the good old days. What's the point of arguing? The childhood they remember isn't mine. It's my brother's.
Rich, we should go.
In a minute.
I don't feel right about this.
It's because you can tell there's something going on, too.
They're friends. Friends kiss.
There's no peck on the cheek.
Well, I don't think they're doing anything wrong.
Yes, Logan, they are. Those two are just being out together. The whole ambience between them seems like more than just friends.
They're not hiding. They're right out in public for everybody to see.
You go ahead. I'll be back to the office when I get through here.
Ridge.
Logan, there's something you don't understand.
Okay. Explain it to me.
As your husband, have I ever been unfaithful to you?
No.
When I have work late, do you wonder if I'm with another woman?
Never.
My mother was the bane of your existence for more years than either of us cares to remember, I'm sure. She slandered you, accused you. You've been more forgiving than anyone has a right to expect. Can you understand a little better if I tell you this is what my mother had to deal with in her marriage? Always. I remember when Thorne, Felicia, and Kristen and I were little, Mother would call and ask if Dad had left the office. Then she'd ask if Melanie had, or Susan, or Delia. I'm not saying he was always guilty, but you can imagine never being sure of the person you're sharing your life with. Never.
Well, I have a business to run.
So I hear.
Albeit not much of one these days.
Yeah, my business is booming if you can accept the fact that it's not my business anymore.
Of course it is.
No, it's not. There's one name on the door into the big office, and it's someone else's.
Come work for me. Yeah. Oh my gosh, the thought of those hands, those wonderful hands. Fashioning garments for me. Oh, shivers up my spine. Okay, well, if I can't talk you into coming to work for me, just come and have dinner with me, you know, sometime.
Yeah, I'm not sure I should. I'm not sure that you should trust me.
I've never trusted you. I'm not going to start now. Eric, you really do need somebody to talk to who is not your life partner, and I can do that. I can do it for Stephanie because I know you love her. And I love her too.
You may find that Stephanie finds it easier to talk to a married woman rather than a single.
Oh, no. I am not on the market. I am just without my darling Owen, that's all.
You think he's not coming back? You think he's gone for good?
He's made a true commitment, Eric, to your daughter. It's his turn, you know, and Bridget's, to have a family, to have a love that is bigger than you, is bigger than everything. I believe my turn done.
Not for love, Jackie, not for love.
Well, we'll see, won't we? Oh, I've got to pay the bill.
No. Let me get lunch.
Really?
Cheaper than therapy. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't you be a stranger, okay? And leave a good tip.
All right.
You want to explain to me what the hell is going on?
Gave him everything, Dad. Lead designer, your office, CEO, the Forrester name. He's nothing like you. My whole life. Will you ever see it, Dad? Will you ever see what a bully he is?
What are you doing here?
Well, I'm bringing Jack's original baby records for Nick's files. He's at a meeting and Jackie's at lunch.
Well, I thought I might have to wait.
Paige said that you supported him today at Forrester.
Well, I don't believe in creating chaos in the family. And I don't want to see my children involved in a power struggle with their father.
I think that's wise.
But I also don't want to see Thomas relegated down to the basement as Thorne has been.
That's not Rich's doing.
Well, he could have done something to improve Thorne's situation, but he didn't want to, obviously, or he would have. He seems to enjoy lording it over his head. As for Thomas, I expect to see Ridge have him back on the executive floor very soon. I won't accept anything less.
Ridge has a very complicated relationship with his brother. I just try not to interfere.
And I think you should do the same. Just a suggestion.
You want me to explain what?
Who were you having lunch with?
Excuse me?
Brooke and I were sitting right over there.
Well, then you saw that I joined Jackie.
Yeah, that's not what we saw.
And you also saw that I never got around to having lunch.
So how long have you been seeing her?
Seeing her? Is that a date, Ridge? Jackie happened to be here. She talked me through this meeting I had with you and Thorne this morning.
Do you know where Mother is right now?
Your mother is in Washington. You went to Latitude and the Longitude as well?
She's lobbying for lung cancer funding and programs that help the homeless. While you're here kissing Jackie Maroney, holding hands across the table for all the world to see.
This is nuts. A conversation that you want to have with me, Ridge. And Jackie and I have a unique relationship.
Oh, I don't think it's very unique at all, Dad. I think it's depressingly common. And you've had way too many of them. All my life, I've held my tongue while you went off and made a fool of yourself and of Mother. But not this time. Whatever you had going with Jackie Maroney, it's got to stop now.
But I had an appointment under a false name. Hello, Brooke.
Well, otherwise I knew that you wouldn't see me.
Yes, which is why this appointment is cancelled.
Look, I need a job, and everyone says Jackie is struggling.
We'll never be desperate enough to hire you back, Amber.
I have this idea rumbling around in my head. See, I sit around the apartment all day with Rosie, and I sketch, and I create these awesome designs, and I sew. I mean, what am I supposed to do with all this creativity?
You know, really? That's not my problem. I once thought you had talent, but your performance here, that killed any belief I had in you. And we're still suffering from you as a result. You see those doors behind you? They are forever closed to Amber Moore.
You know, I'm gonna make something out of myself for me and my little girl. And I have this amazing idea already. But I guess you're not interested.
Nope.
Hey, I heard about you and Owen. I'm sorry. You know, if you're bored, there's a really great party, a costume party at Bikini tonight. You know, you should come. You should have some fun, lighten up. Let me know if you change your mind about the job.
I won't.
Bye, Amber.
Oh. Does it ever seem to you, Brooke, that hope is not always a virtue?
Jackie, I really don't want to waste your time, but...
Are you crazy? I don't see you enough. Let me get you some more tea.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to let you know that Rich and I were at El Giardino today, and we saw you and Eric.
Really? Why didn't you say hello?
Well, it seemed like an intimate situation.
Appearances can be deceiving.
Oh, I knew you were going to say that. But Ridge, he's upset. And that's an understatement.
Oh, Brooke. If you had to marry a moralistic prick, why couldn't it have been my son?
You only want what's best for me and my children. I know that's what's really in your heart. Maybe it's not the right time for me to have a man in my life. I don't know.
You tried to use my family against me. I should fire your insubordinate ass right now. Get off of me!
That day, huh?
Yeah, you could say that, Mike.
Let me guess. Woman troubles.
Yeah. Yeah, that too.
Oh, come on. Can't be that bad.
No, I'm sure things could be worse. I just don't know how.
Fancy meeting you here. Arr. Must be your lucky night. Or mine.
There is nothing going on between Eric and me.
You understand why we would wonder.
Because we kissed. Brooke, I've never known anyone quite like Eric. I can sit right next to him, close. I can touch him. He can touch me. We can hold hands. We can, even kiss. And it doesn't feel dangerous. It just feels natural.
I'm sure you can see why it would feel dangerous to Ridge or Stephanie.
Stephanie, you don't need to say anything to her, all right? She is a friend.
Okay, but it could be hard to keep her a friend.
Even if she weren't a friend, I would never cross that line. I mean, my God, I would be the most hated woman in California. Oh, my goodness. You were married to him.
Eric? Yes.
So you know. You know how hungry he is for just the simplest of things.
Yes.
Things that don't cost anything. Little warmth. Touch on the cheek. All the things that for some reason Stephanie can't give him.
You're out of line, Reg. You're way out of line.
I'm out of line. Mother has cancer and you're out making basset hound eyes at her best friend? You want to act like a hormonal teenager? I'm going to talk to you like one.
Don't judge me, Reg. I've never treated you that way.
Is that your subtle way of reminding me I'm not really your son by blood? Raising me was only just a favor?
I remind you of what happened earlier today. I stood up for you, above your brother.
Oh, come on, Dad. That's business. This is personal. I'm putting you on notice right now that I'm not going to tolerate another public infidelity from you.
You won't tolerate?
You heard me.
Your mother is complicated and magnificent, and I will love her until the day I die. But when she shuts down, she shuts down.
Oh, so that's it? That's the way we're going now? It's now her fault.
I will not discuss my marriage with you.
What I saw with you and Jackie was inappropriate and wrong. Mother is fighting cancer. You should be ashamed, Dad. Oh, you say you have needs. She's disappointing you. Well, it's nothing compared to the way you've hurt her time and time again all these years. You know, as a partner in this family's presumed patriarch, you are nothing but one huge disappointment. But you're not going to humiliate my mother again. I am not going to allow it.